Welcome back to the longest journey. We just talked to Obnoxious, and now I think we need to talk to the minstrel Tobias, or the minstrel, something like that. And let's see, it's the marketplace, and to the temple. We really like the characters in this one. Let's see what. Let's walk a bit faster, if we can. Venstrom Tobias. That's the.
Good morning, Tobias.
Why, it's April, my friend from Stark. Have you come to visit us again?
So it appears. I didn't exactly come here by choice this time, though.
Oh? How so, if I may ask?
In a weird and twisted way, it's nothing out of what's become the substitute for ordinary in my life. One second I was in my room in Newport. The next, I was in a dark alley in Mercuria.
You must have opened a shift while you were sleeping. Good. This means you are learning to harness your magic.
Yeah, I guess, except I don't think I'll be able to get back home again. And this time my mentor, Cortez, has no idea that I'm here.
Ah, but I'm sure you will find a way to channel and control your powers soon. In the meantime, is there anything I can do to help?
I need a lot of answers.
I need help getting back home.
Unfortunately, I'm in no better state today to help you shift than I was the day before yesterday. You are the one with the talent, and so you must learn to use that talent.
I need to locate the disc that unlocks the Guardian's tower.
The disc that is the key? Yes, it is needed. It might even restore balance, provided the new Guardian accompanies it to the tower, of course. But you wish to find the disc yourself?
I have to. Cliché or not, it's our only hope.
You do this often then? You know, save worlds?
Yes.
It's an expression. Heroism in my world is more of a cliché than anything else.
I do not understand. But then I am merely a servant of the balance, while you are more. But yes, the disc. As I told you once before, when the Earth was divided, and the realm of the Guardian created, a disc was forged in the Well of Making. The disc was to serve two purposes: as a key to the Tower of Balance should it become necessary to enter it in the Guardian's absence, and as a replacement for the disc that is already in the tower should it be broken. The tower is now abandoned and locked, and the old disc shattered. I do think the time is right for the second disc to be brought forward and used.
Where is the disc now?
At first, more than 12,000 years ago, it was kept in the open, at the Sentinel Enclave outside Mercuria. However, when thieves attempted to make away with the disc, it was taken away.
Why?
So that the four parts of the disc could be divided amongst four of the magical people of Arcadia, people who would have nothing to gain from the balance being compromised.
What people were the disc divided amongst?
This I cannot tell you. I am not sure anyone remembers now. But it would be in the scriptures, I am certain.
What scriptures?
The scriptures of the balance. There are 13 of them. 13 is a strong number, rich in tradition, and... Did you know the Ireed High Council consists of 13 ministers?
No.
No, of course you don't. 13 was also the number of the fathers who begat the Sentinel, and who built the Tower of Balance.
Where can I find the scriptures of the balance?
Pay a visit to the Sentinel Enclave, located outside the city to the east. The great library of the Enclave contains every book ever written by an Arcadian minstrel, and most others as well. Speak with Minstrom Yerin, the keeper of books. Tell him I sent you.
I need to find the entrance to the Guardian's realm.
There is one. You are right in that, but where, I would not venture to guess. In the past, When the time came for the Guardian to step down and another to take his or her place, the Guardian opened a gateway wherever it was needed. A Guardian, still in full control of the balance, can invite anyone in and let anyone out. But with the Guardian gone, the only way in would be the point where the divide was first created, where the tower was built.
Isn't that location written down somewhere?
Remember that this was done on the old Earth before the divide. After the divide, after the creation of Stark and Arcadia, places were shifted about. This entrance may not even be on the ground anymore.
What do you mean?
It could be up there, in the sky, or far below us, through the crust of the Earth into the molten depths below. I cannot say, and I do not know anyone who could.
Isn't there any way to locate the entrance to the Guardian's realm?
Perhaps with careful investigation of the old texts, histories of Arcadia, of the Divide, the scriptures. I do not know, April, but it cannot hurt to look. Again, you will find these texts at the Sentinel Enclave. Speak with Minstrom Yerind.
I need to locate the 2 dragons that reside in Arcadia.
The Drykin?
What's the difference?
Dragons is a word from your world. The kin are not what they have become in your legends and fairy tales.
But they're real, aren't they?
Oh, as real as you and me, April. And old. They have been here since before our time. As you probably remember, the kin were instrumental in the Divide, saving mankind from a terrible end. But I know so little. Only what I can remember from my studies.
Oh.
How can I get more information on the Drykin?
Probably the Enclave.
Books, daughter, books. The wisdom of the ages. There is one tome you should study, called The Secrets of the Drykin, by Minstrom Elniak. It is old but informative, and it captures the imagination.
Where can I find this book?
Again, you will find these texts at the Sentinel Enclave. Speak with Minstrom Yerind.
Thank you, Tobias.
Good to know I could help you, April.
Well, you're a fountain of lack of misinformation, or maybe information. Maybe. So apparently we need to head to the Enclave to find out about everything. So I guess that's a new place. We have to head over and talk to this Minstrom Yerind. There we go. Is this place? Yeah. Looks nice. Stone dragon.
The dragon's mouth is pointing straight down at the middle of the floor. It's a circular hollow about 20 centimeters across and about 5 centimeters deep.
So do I need to... do something? How do I get down there?
The dragon's mouth is pointing straight down at the middle of the floor.
I understand that, but
It's a small recess about the size of my fist with a thin duct extending from the recess to the circular hollow in the middle of the floor. There are 3 others just like it, arranged with equal distance to each other in a circle and all connected via a duct to the center of the floor.
okay. Stairs here. Guess this is the guy? Hello, sir.
Oh, goodness me, I didn't hear you come in. By the way, you haven't seen Volume 6 of the complete annotated history of the Northlands, have you? I could have sworn it was here yesterday.
Sorry, no.
I guess someone else must have taken it. I try to tell them to write down what they borrow on the list, but they never listen. Only last week I spent 3 hours searching the entire Enclave for the second scripture of the balance, the scripture of song, before I realized that Vestrum Tobias was studying it back in the city. Now, such incidents could be avoided if only, and this applies to you too, young lady, people would sign out the books they borrow when they borrow them and sign them back in when they're done. Such a simple procedure. It shouldn't take more than a few seconds to jot down your name and the name of the book you borrow. It makes my job so much easier. Now, which book did you want me to find for you?
Are you Minstrom Yaren?
Yes, of course. What a silly question.
How would I know? I don't know you.
I am Minstrom Yaren, keeper of the Great Library of Marcuria. In fact, this is the greatest library of all the Northlands. Perhaps of the entire world. Although they say the Dark People have a library as big, if not bigger, than this one. But of course, we're not allowed anywhere near there. Have you been there?
I don't think...
What a silly question. Of course you haven't. You're not of the Dark People, are you? You don't look like any Dark People I've ever seen, so I can't see how you could possibly... Now, where did Volume 6 disappear to?
Doesn't look like a big library.
Tobias said I should talk with you.
Tobias? Vestrum Tobias? I haven't seen him for... Well, he was in last week, but before that it must have been days at least. How is he? Still eating enough for 2 mules? I must tell you of this funny story I heard the other day, of how Vestrum Tobias eats enough for a table full of minstrum. Or was it one Elguan? Although the Elguan don't, as a rule, eat very much at all. Did you know that the Elguan can smell water more than half a day's journey away? Amazing, amazing creatures, perfectly suited for life in the desert. The balance provides, that's for certain. The balance provides.
I don't know what an Elvan is.
Vestrum Tobias recommended that I look at some books.
Books is what we do best here at the Enclave, that is for certain. Which book would you like to see?
I'm looking for some information, but I'm not sure which book to ask for.
No matter. I know a great deal about most of the books in here. What topic intrigues you?
I need to find out which 4 magical people of Arcadia were given a piece of the stone disc that serves as the key to the Guardian's realm.
The stone disc of the balance, yes? Yes. There could possibly be something on that in... let me check. Just one moment.
Okay.
I did find something of interest. I'll leave it here for you to read.
Let's look at the book.
Are you done? Let me take that back for you.
It didn't give me a whole lot to go by, to be honest. Well, now you're placing it wrong, Minstrom.
Oh, goodness, it's you again. Oh, you gave me such a fright.
Could I see some more books?
Oh, certainly. What a silly question.
I'm looking for a story called The Silver Spear of Gorimon.
Yes, a fanciful tale if I ever saw one, but a charming one. Did you know that I'm often paid visit by adventurers wishing to read everything available on the spear so that they too could set out on their foolish quests?
Yeah, don't you just hate those adventurers?
Well, they pay for my bread, milk, and butter with their contributions to the coffers, so I shouldn't be too critical of them. But they care not about the books. They care only about what the books can give them.
I care. About the books, really?
I can tell. So, the Silver Spear of Gorimon, then?
So let's see what this book is about.
I did find something of interest. I'll leave it here for you to read.
I don't hope we have to read too much. Do you have one with pictures? Let's see here. Yeah, if you want to read this, you can just pause it.
Are you done? Let me take that back for you.
Do that, please.
Oh, goodness, it's you again.
Could I see some more books?
Oh, certainly. What a silly...
Is there more down here? Let's try
A
this
book on
one.
the history of Marcuria would be interesting.
An
Walk faster.
I did find something of interest. I'll leave it here for you to read.
Yep. These are some long books. Well, books usually are, but...
Are you done? Let me take that back for you.
Let's see if we got any more tales.
Oh, goodness.
Could I see some more books?
Oh, certainly. What is...
Let's try this one.
I'd like to read some Arcadian folktales.
A favored topic.
This might be the last option unless there is more in this first one.
I did find something of interest. I'll leave... Are you done? Let me take that back for you.
So, do you have anything else for me, Menstrom?
Oh, good.
Could I see some more books?
Certainly. What is...
I'm looking for some information, but I'm not sure
No
which...
matter.
I need to read that
The
scripture again.
scriptures can always tell us more each time we read.
So I believe there's one more book, unless it gives me more options after this one.
I did find something of interest.
Fine. Okay, check.
Are you done? Let me take that back for you.
maybe only one more book.
Oh! Oh, goodness.
Could I see some more books?
Oh, certainly. What?
I'm looking for some information,
No
but
matter.
I'd like to learn more about
Oh,
dragons.
yes, yes.
Is there anything down here? Oh, there's like something here.
I did find something of interest.
I can't go down there. Okay. Oh, it's by Minstrom Elgiak.
Are you done? Let me take that.
I think that's all the books. Let's talk to him just quickly here.
Oh! Oh, goodness.
Could I see some more books?
Oh, certainly. What a silly question.
Okay, so we have read all these three.
I'd like to read the Silver
No,
Sword.
no. Sorry. That was a wrong move.
I did find something of...
Thank you. Gabe, how did the book teleport from here to there?
I should at least check out the book he got for me before I disturb him again.
Oh, really?
Are
Yeah,
you
whatever.
done? Let me take that. Oh, goodness.
Could I see
me
some more
see.
books?
Oh, certainly. What a...
I'm looking for some information,
No
but
matter.
I like to read more about him. So there might be one more. Oh, yeah, sure.
I'd like to read more about the dragon.
Why, of course.
See, if it wasn't for this whole animation about him getting the books and stuff, it would be okay, but it's just a waste of time.
I did find something.
I'm not sure if this is the same book or a different book.
I look like a serving maid. I look like a
I think that's the same book. Yeah,
Are
it
you
is.
done? Let me take...
So, while he puts the books back, I want to say thank you for watching. I'll be back with more of The Longest Journey soon.